Let me see, everyone. Earlier, said I was going to tighten up my twist. I did. It's a while, but I did it on my own. See, so cute. I like it. I probably will keep them and until I go back to the salon. And I'll just have the hairdresser just to wash them out. And I don't know if I'll put them back in or if I will. I don't know what I'll do right now, but I told you I would do it, so y'all can see it. They're quite small and it took a little while, but my head is hurting, but we're going. Okay, inspiration. I'll just flip through here and find anything. Accepting his blessing and giving thanks. The Lord will bless the righteous. This is Psalms chapter 5, verse 12. If you sit down and begin counting your blessings, how long will it take? Okay. When God seems far away, the Lord is with you when you are with Him. If you seek Him, He will be found by you. Right. 2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 2. Uh, okay, if God, if God is everywhere, why does He sometimes seem far away? I think it's probably because you are not communing with Him. Uh, they'll let you know in the Spirit that He's there, and He has with me so many times because I've had a hard life, but uh, blessings have come from it, and God has allowed me to heal while allowing me to understand. So God is good. The answer to the question, of course, has nothing to do with God and everything to do with us. When we begin each day by thanking God for another day of life, the Creator often seems near indeed. But if we allow ourselves to become so busy that we ignore God's presence, or worse yet, rebel against it, the world in which we live becomes spiritually desolate. And whatever condition you happen to find yourself, happy or sad, victorious or vanquished, trouble or triumphant, celebrate God's presence and be comforted and be confident. He is never far away. In fact, He is right here, yeah, right here, right now, and He wants to help. Okay, God walks with us. He scoops us up in His arms or simply sits with us, yes, in silent strength, until we cannot avoid the awesome recognition that, yes, even now, he is here. Glory to God. Okay, let's see here now. Uh, so, I told you a while back that I will talk to you about this, about angels. Um, and I got sidetracked. And I had some things to happen to me. So I was, I guess you could, I could not do my YouTubes. So I, so it became, I was, I had to just let them go for that time. And that's what God wanted me to do and to take care of myself. And I began to heal. And God is allowing me to heal physically, mentally, and emotionally, but more specifically my body. My body, I don't know what it gets. I could not hardly do anything but get up, go to the bathroom, do some of my chores, and just um, and lay down. And that's what God was telling me to do, just rest, 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 rest. Ah, yes. Just say rest, and I will heal. And so now that is going on with me, and my body physically is getting better. It's healing. Uh, so now, as the title sign, I say, angel, I do real. Uh, I will tell you this story, okay? After my father died, and I was ambushed by a narcissistic family and threatened to have my daughter taken away from me. She was about 5, or maybe 4. Uh, uh, my dad died in April. Her birthday's in May. So I think she was 4. Yeah, I think she was 4. And she was supposed to start preschool when it opened. And I registered. Yeah, she was 4 at the time. And so I was back home uh, in my dad's home. And once all of this, oh God, it was smothered in my spirit being there with them. So I got an apartment with just my daughter and myself. So we was doing great with just each other. And my daughter, wow, people I hear thunder. Just heard, I haven't heard that in so long that it's so, um, they treat me good. It's like, God is definitely, yeah, it gives you a peaceful feel, you know. Uh, as for my story, we were doing well. And if you didn't know anything about my daughter, she's a very independent person. Even when she was a child. She could play by herself and be very happy. And she could play with friends and be happy. Either way, she adjusted. That was just her personality. And it seems like people uh, always want to be around her because of her vibes, her spirit, her energy. And, and she has a wonderful, wonderful energy. And so we were in the apartment, and that day I didn't have to go to work. So I was trying to rest up because of being a narcissist and around people that has this negative, smothering, low energy, except your energy, you know? Uh, and being around my narcissist family, it was sapping every inch of your life from me. It was hard to do anything, especially going to work. But as a ward secretary, uh, it was difficult, but not impossible because I was sitting most of the time, and then uh, I would have to take labs, down to the lab, specimen down to the lab, and then come back. And most of the time, I was answering phones and taking off doctor's orders and instituting those uh, orders for the doctor, making sure that those orders was gotten out just same day. And if I couldn't do it, then it was passed to the, what do you call it, 11-7 wards. Okay, so uh, I had a pretty functioning job and it paid well. And so at that time I was out and I was trying to recoup. So my daughter was in the bedroom and she was playing, and I got, I was, I was going to sit on the sofa, and then I said, let me check on her. So she was sitting on the floor playing, I think with her dolls, uh, yeah, or playing teacher or something like that. She used to play, like that, she would be the teacher and teaching and stuff like that. My daughter's smart and beautiful. Uh, so she was on that. So I said, let me go lay down on the sofa. So I lay down on the sofa and I was watching. It was a new show. Uh, I can't remember what it was, but it was a new show. Like how we come to realize it. So, like I said, my Holy Spirit was in distress, and I was very sad, and I was missing Papa a lot. I mean, it was traumatic. And then I did not have any support from anybody in the family. They really didn't care. The only support I had was my daughter. Uh, right now, it's just hard talking about it too. But, but I was lying down and I was watching the show. Then then next thing I knew, it was like I was in a trance. I could hear the sound of that show, uh, but I don't think I saw it. I just saw the light reflecting off of the TV, but it looks like I was in a trance and but blind. That's the way I can just explain it so y'all could see it in your mind. Uh, Next thing I know, I was like asleep, and then it's like I was looking toward the wall, and that next thing I know, it was like a big bright light, bright, blinding bright. It was on the wall, and it was so beautiful, you know. And the next thing I know, my papa came through the light, and it was so comforting. It was like he always did, but he saw me like a smile on his face. Not a big smile, but you could, I could tell he was happy. And so I would describe to you exactly what he had on. He had on what he was buried in and what he always wore to church. A white shirt and either blue pinstripe slacks and jacket coat, a suit, or the black and white pinstripe suit, and they shoes to match them. Uh, I believe he wore black or brown loafers, either one of those he wore with it. So, and then when he came home from church, he would leave on his white shirt and his slacks, but he would hang up his suit or jacket and take off his shoes, uh, and sometimes his socks and shoes. But he would get hungry. So uh, he would roll up his white shirt up to the suit, up to here, up to here. And that's the way he appeared through the light. I smiled, and he came toward me and he said my name, and he said, "Don't worry, everything is going to be all right." And with a soft smile on his face, he turned to about where he came from, to the light. And then I don't know if I was reaching out or calling to him, but in my mind I was. I said, "Papa, don't go." And, you know, he turned back around and looked at me with that calming smile on his face. And he said, and he said, "Don't worry, everything is going to be all right." And he went back. And I woke up out of it. I don't know. It, I said that way because that's the only way I could describe it. I don't think there was uh, out of it, but it seemed that way. But I wasn't. Uh, and when I woke up, I was crying. I guess my daughter heard me crying, and she came in, and I was on the sofa, and she got up on me and just lay down with me, and that made me feel so loved and so needed at that moment. And the fact that I had just seen it here love her and him. I felt so loved at that moment. I just feel alone anymore. And I knew then that he was there. He was an angel, and he would be watching me and my daughter and protecting us the same way he was. Um, but he was here on earth, and I knew that. And after that, uh, they at the time I didn't tell anybody. I just kept it to myself. Like, okay, I saw him, and they wasn't going to believe me even if I told him that I saw him. So it was my secret, and I would keep it, and they would never know because they didn't love him in life or cared about him in life. Why would they believe me that he was an angel now? They wouldn't. So I never told them. And I felt like seeing him comforted me. But because they never loved him or cared about him, why should they know something like that? Because they didn't need the comfort. They didn't need him. They didn't need him when he was alive. So why would they need him now as an angel in death? So I felt I made the right decision now that I know what they are. So it made me feel good to see him because I miss him so much. And living through that was so traumatic for me, but I did live through it. And I was able to be a mother that was present there for her child and was always there, not only in body, but in everything that she needed, always. And I still am. Uh, I show her love, not just a word, but in actions. And I learned from my dad that uh, actions speaks louder than words. And they do. I show her not do lip service. I show her, and she knows that I love her, and I always will, and I will always be here for her. That's the type of unconditional love that my daughter and I have, and what my father and I had. Still do. We're connected, and I know that I feel that my spirit does. I feel it all the time, and that's very, very comforting. And that's why I know, whether you believe me or not, it doesn't matter. I know there are angels, and I know there's after death, but it's hard to explain. Uh, that your spirit, the real you, goes to the Father, and the body goes back to earth because that body is only on loan until you go to your Father. This is not what's important. It's what's inside us that is the most important. So you not only have to take care of this body that God has given us on rental, but most importantly, you have to take care of the body that is within you as a mist. It's our spirit. You have to take care of the spirit constantly, every single day. The body is what we can see, but the spirit is most important, not the body. Okay? So I think about that and I smile. I'm about to cry. Uh, I feel so privileged that even in death, he loved me and wanted to protect me because he saw that my heart was actually broken because of what was happening at the time with this living within this narcissistic family and not having anyone to protect me. No one was protecting me. Uh, no one because they didn't care. Simple as that. But as I say, I forgive them because they did not know what they were. Uh, but that's not the excuse anymore. I gave them all the information and why they the way they are because it's genetics and environment and everything, the way they was raised, and the way my mom was raised, and all of this. But now they can seek help if they do not want to be the person they are right now. Seek help. Simple as that. If they don't, then they have no place in my life. Simple as that. I won't have it anymore in my life. It was too long, and they just held on me, held me hostage. It's like, oh, the damage a narcissist, malignant narcissist can do to you. I saw it in my dad, uh, and I saw it in myself. But God has allowed me to be able to heal. But healing, it takes not a year, not 2 years. It takes the rest of your life. And we, I have to break at it on a daily basis with meditation, with talking to God, communing to God, and following my destiny and helping people and educating people on this and anything else they hit you want me to educate about. Okay. Uh, Before I close, I have to tell you people, my tribe, and thank you for being my tribe, because it helps to have a connection that we can help each other out with different things. Okay. For right now, it's just to educate because uh, I'm not, don't think I'm getting paid because I'm not. Okay. And it may be a while before I ever get paid. Right now, I am not monetized. I'm doing this because I love teaching people and nurturing the best out of a person. If I see something in you, I'm going to help you. All right. And that's my destiny. So for right now, I will say whether you believe it or not, there are angels. And my papa, he's up there with the Father, and he's looking out for me. And I thank him for that. I thank him. I thank him. I thank him. And I thank the other Father every single day that he allows me to still be here in my daughter's life. So, okay, let's see here. I will give you an empowering question. So, I want you to get to know me, the real me that nobody knows. Okay? Uh, have not wanted to know the real me and my family. So let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some new of these cards because I like what they say. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I will have just a series now, but I have not posted it on this in a while, and I've done posting on other things. Series. I need to get posting on this one. In the future, I'll have it. Uh, I will have it in what is it? After I've monetized, I'll have it as like a chat where you can, as my tribe, can and come and while I'm on the chat and actually ask me questions, send me questions, and I can answer you back. And I hope you look forward to that. Uh, I might have asked all these questions. Oh, I like this one. Okay, this is one of the questions, empowering questions. Uh, and it says, "What does being mean to me?" Okay, with me, it's simple. Being means to me that I am myself, a child of God, authentic, transparent, and honest. That's what being to me means. Always, always being transparent and honest and present. Simple as that. Thank you, and thank you for supporting me. Uh, my gums was hurting. I had my dentures in, but my gums are still adjusting. Uh, so it was hurting so bad, I had to take them out. And I believe because the gums was hurting, I was thinking that it was a headache. But now that my head don't hurt no more, I'm realizing it was because of the gums adjusting still from the dentures. So take care of yourself and each other, and please pass this on. Namaste. Thank you.